Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is my 16 to 18 week bump date. So that's right, if this is the first video you're clicking on, I am pregnant. I am almost 18 weeks pregnant. So this time I am doing my 16 to 18 week pregnancy update so we can start getting back on track. And then every 2 weeks I will do another update till I get towards the end because things don't change very much week to week for me when it comes to pregnancy. So last time I did my 14 to 16 week pregnancy update. And then if you guys are interested, I can do what my first trimester was because I didn't share anything of my first trimester. So if you're interested, just leave me a comment down below. And if you have not joined the Days of Me family, make sure to hit that button so that you can join all this baby fun because little guy is coming at least by September 4th, if not earlier. So like I said, I am using a pregnancy update. In my last video, I said I'm using a pregnancy app for my kind of just keeping track of what's happening along with my pregnancy book where I keep everything that's personally happening to me. I am using the Pregnancy Plus app. I'll have any information down below that I can get for you. I use the free version. I didn't add anything extra to it. And it's really awesome because it gives you weekly updates on the baby, especially if you're a first-time mom. I think this would really help. It gives you like size approximations. Obviously, every baby's different. Mine are usually on the very large side of the scale. He has yet to be, I haven't had my anatomy scan, so I don't know what percentiles he's in yet, but every single boy has been big. They're measuring big. So the last time I got my scan was at almost 13 weeks and I don't go back until I'm about 20 weeks. Now I have had doctor appointments in between. Every single month you go, and really for me, they're very routine. It's very quick. It's in, find his heartbeat. We're good to go. I think from this point forward, they'll start measuring my belly because my belly has popped full on. I look pregnant. I don't look like, oh, maybe she just ate a little too much. Nope. I'm full blown pregnant. I also don't suck anything in. I am not trying to hide this pregnancy at all. I am able to if I put on like a jacket or something, but like today, I think it's almost 80 degrees here in Southern California because springtime is like really non-existent. It's either cold or hot for us. So I'm not sucking anything in. I'm showing it all. I'm very proud to be pregnant, and it also just helps so that people aren't like, oh, well, maybe she ate too much. I'm like, no, baby on board, our little rainbow baby boy. A lot of people have asked about his name. Yes, he has a name. I'm gonna hopefully not say it, otherwise I'm gonna have to cut it out. I think you guys are not gonna be happy about this, but I think I'm gonna wait until he's born to share his name. Just so that, I mean, obviously we find out the gender right away and everything is all exciting and stuff. So maybe this way there'll be just a little bit more excitement about his birth. Obviously what he looks like, I want to know what he looks like so bad. I'm really looking forward to our anatomy scan. That will be when I'm 20 weeks. So my next update should my 18 to 20 week. Hopefully I don't know, because it's like the day after I turn 20 weeks that I'm going in. So it might be the following one that I talk about it. Or I'll do a special video just about that. I can't film when I go into those things or my doctor's appointments, and they're really not exciting. So yes, for 16 weeks, I'll give you the measurements. And if you hear my crazy kids out there, they're wacko today. And then of course the lawnmower people had to come, not for our house, but every other house it seems like. So yes. So when I was 16 weeks, it said the app said that the baby was the size of an avocado, was 3.53 ounces and about 4.57 inches. Then 17 weeks, I'm about 17 weeks in like a few days now. So he's about the size of an orange. He is 4.94 ounces and 5.12 inches. So they are growing very fast at this point. And then at 18 weeks, I will be about the size of a pomegranate. He'll be 6.7 ounces and he will be 5.59 inches. So obviously, like I said, every baby's different. My baby might already be the size of a pomegranate because I am feeling him move and groove all the time. Every time that I go to try to feel him like on the outside where I put my hands on my belly, he like stops and then I feel him like deeper in. It just all depends on which direction he is. I recently went to Seattle with one of my friends and we were obviously walking a lot. So then I would feel him and then I'd sit down and you could tell he was just like, okay, mom, and he'd just like start going crazy. And so at one point, like we were in Starbucks line, I got my Starbucks and then I sat down and it was like, I don't know what I did, but I moved him and I immediately felt him kick my hand. Like he full on, I was at the top of my belly and he full on kicked it. So I don't know if he maybe like made a muscle spasm, but I definitely felt him on the outside and the inside, which was really cool. A couple nights ago, my husband was actually able to feel him move as well. I was laying down and he was just going crazy. And so my husband put his hand on my belly and he could feel like something moving. Like right when I was like, oh, did you feel that? And he's like, yeah. So he's feeling him move, which is really cool. And he feels much deeper in my belly than Nolan did. But unlike Liam, my placenta, I was told, is on the back of, it's posterior instead of anterior. I always mix those two up. But it is in the back, so I don't have to worry about him having to kick through the placenta like Liam did. So that's why I'm able to feel him move so early on. Yeah, that is the biggest development, is that my belly has popped and he is moving. Now, when it comes to weight gain, I don't really keep track. Like I said last time, it was about 4 pounds, I think, the last time I checked. Haven't checked. And I also don't go by what the doctor says, because they get me at all different times of the day. I'm wearing whatever different clothes I'm wearing. So I like to, if I want to keep track of it, I weigh myself first thing in the morning after I go to the bathroom and butt naked. Like that's the only way I'm really going to know how much I'm gaining, but I really don't care about it as long as my doctors aren't concerned and I'm not gaining like a ton or I'm not feeling it. Like I don't feel water weight yet. I am a little bit puffier, but I started out about 10 pounds heavier than I did with either boy. Maybe even like 15 after like what I started with Liam. So I know I'm starting heavier and that's totally fine. Now I know I didn't mention like cravings last time. My cravings have been all over the board. I wanted spicy things. I wanted sweet things. I want water. I want tea. I want soda. I think soda is pretty much the only kind of like thing that's consistent. I want a soda. Like I'm not a soda drinker. I will if we're out somewhere, but like before, I'm usually like a tea drinker, like an iced tea or water when we're out. But I've been wanting soda. And it doesn't even have to be like a lot, just like one soda. Maybe like one soda a day and I'm fine. I am hitting kind of the headache stage of pregnancy. So if I haven't eaten, if I haven't had any caffeine, and I don't overdo it with caffeine, because that isn't good for you when you're pregnant, but I've had a little bit more each pregnancy and Nolan was fine. I had a little bit with Liam, but not very much because that was my first one. I tried to cut everything out and I realized that a little bit is okay. So yeah, at the moment, I don't know what I'm craving. It kind of just comes and goes. I don't really have big cravings when I'm pregnant. Liam was ice water, Nolan was cookies, and this one, I don't know. I really do like spicy things, like everything I want to be spicy. So maybe this one will be a little feisty boy. But yeah, I don't really have too many cravings that are consistent. My morning sickness is pretty much all gone. If I'm talking a lot, like doing these videos, I do start to gag, but I think it's more that my mouth is dry. And if I have weird smells, they set me off. I've only gotten sick like a couple times, but that was back in the first trimester. And now I don't get sick at all. I feel totally normal. Sometimes I don't even feel that pregnant until I try to like move or something. So this is really the good stage of pregnancy. Your second trimester, at least for me, is a really fun time because you don't feel giant pregnant. You can feel the baby start moving. You're feeling human again. You have the energy. So I really need to take advantage of this so that when I hit my third trimester and it's hot and I'm big, that I can actually survive. We have officially created the nursery for this little boy. It is a total jumbled mess right now, but I took all of Nolan's things out, moved Nolan into the big boy room with his brother, and then this one will be for baby. We've kind of picked a theme for, I say we, it was just me. I don't think my husband really cared. He never really said anything about it, but his little baby boy theme is going to be bears. So it's gonna be like adventure and bears and Aztec and arrows, and kind of goes with what like wood stuff, which is what Nolan's nursery was woodland, foxes. But this one's going to be bears. So he has his thing. Foxes was Nolan's thing, and there's fox everything, but I wasn't going to move that on to this baby. He has his own thing. Obviously, when the nursery is actually done, I will do a nursery tour. That won't be for a while. I mean, I am only almost 18 weeks. I still have plenty of time to go. I know it's going to go quick. It already has. Like, I am already almost halfway there. But saying that, the last few months go by really slow when you're really anticipating this baby. Everybody is super excited about this baby. Liam is loving it. He is loving that my belly is actually there now. He hasn't felt the baby move yet, but he talks to the baby. They both want to say good morning to the baby before they want to say good morning to me. And yeah, so everybody is just super excited. When it comes to discomfort, I'm not really having any, except that my limbs go to sleep very quickly. If I'm in a weird position, my knee will go to sleep, or my foot. It's just weird random spots. Obviously I don't know if I'm having any blood pressure issues, but I'm not having any shortness of breath or anything like that yet. I do run out of breath very quickly, but that's just everything expanding, my rib cage moving. So the weeks 16 through 18, I mean, like I said, I'm not exactly 18 weeks, but it's only in a couple days I'll be 18 weeks, and not much changes in that time. So I don't get my next ultrasound until I'm 20 weeks. So far, as we know, everything is going good with baby boy. Now, if you are new, this is our rainbow baby, so we are a little bit more cautious with everything that happens with this guy, but I've gotten everything checked and everything seems to be good, and he's moving. My belly is growing like it should, so everything so far is good. Now, I hope you guys are subscribed to this channel. You hit the little bell next to it. You can also go follow me on Instagram, because that is where I'm going to be doing more daily updates. So if you want to know more, and when it gets time to actually having him, that will all be on Instagram, because YouTube will kind of take a little while, but Instagram's just right then and there. So make sure you're following me on Instagram, daysofme19. And I hope you're having an amazing day. Make sure to go check out all my other pregnancy videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.